Well, as of December 27th, 2023, I can officially now talk to you father to father, parent to parent. My son Maxwell was born, baby's in good health, and I wanted to take this time to make a video to talk about two categories. And the first is going to be your health, and the second is going to be your wealth. Now, I've said this before, and it's worth repeating again. If you have any amount of wealth, whether you have $100 or $100 million, it's nearly impossible to enjoy that wealth if you're in bad health. And if you're in bad health, it's nearly impossible to accumulate wealth. So the two are completely intertwined. And I'm not talking about bad health, obviously having a cold or the flu or something like that. I'm talking about not taking care of yourself. You're not working out, you're not eating well, you're sluggish, you have low energy, you're not kind of performing at your optimal level, not only for yourself, but for your family. Especially if you have children, as a parent, you need to have that longevity within you. I certainly want to be able to play soccer and sports and be old and gray, run around with my kids. I don't want to be tired or not have the energy to keep up with them. So, as a parent, as a father, as a mother, it is critical to make sure that you're taking care of your health. One thing I hope this video encourages you to do, if there's nothing else you get from this video, I really hope it is this one point. It is, I would strongly recommend you call your doctor today and go book an annual physical. Now, regardless of how you feel, you might feel great and you might think everything's okay. Go make sure everything is okay. Go do some blood work, go do all the testing, make sure you don't have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, something is off. Make sure you're good, because obviously the healthier you are, it's a stronger foundation, not only for yourself, but for your family. So you got to be strong in order for the family unit to be strong. So please, if there's nothing more you get from this video, go book an annual physical with your doctor. And sometimes this might be the first physical you've ever done. Maybe you go every single year. And if you are in good health and you're saying, Mike, I work out, I eat well, I go see my doctor, I mean, that's fantastic. I tip my hat to you. Go encourage the next person to do so, because there's tons of people watching this who are in good health, treat themselves very good. But you can be a leader as well. You can go help that next person get their health in check and make sure everything is kind of working. Now, on the wealth side, a few things I want to bring up. And the first, not to kind of talk on too negative of a subject, but as a father, as a mother, imagine yourself for a second having a heart attack. Okay, you're playing with your kids, you get the chest pains, and you end up having a heart attack. What does that do to the family unit from a financial perspective? All right, let's say you make it through, you survive, but maybe you take a few months off work, maybe you take a year, maybe longer. What happens when the income stops coming in the door to the family unit, right? You have bills, they don't stop. So there are, of course, coverages to insure you for these kind of unknowns: heart attacks, cancer, strokes, Alzheimer's disease, coma, blindness, deafness. There's something called critical illness. I don't want to get too much into it in this video, but it is a type of health coverage that insures you for 26 or more major illnesses. So if you do have that heart attack, you could get a tax-free check for $1 million, $2 million that you can now use to make sure the family's okay financially. Because if dad or mom are sick, and again, I'm not talking about like your cold or flu, I'm talking a major illness, it's going to throw you off. So just be aware of these insurances. There's even something called a return of premium, which means all the premiums you're paying for this critical illness insurance, if you don't get sick, you can get all of your money back 100% to the penny, tax free. So it's a bit of betting on your own health that, okay, listen, I'm going to get this coverage in place. I'm going to insure myself for $1 million, $2 million. And if I do have a heart attack, the life insurance company is going to send me a check for $2 million tax free. If I don't get sick, I can tell the insurance company, hey, give me all my money back, and they will. So unlike car insurance, I mean, I'm sure everybody wishes, including myself, at some point you could ask for all your premiums back if you've never been in an accident. You can't. But with this insurance, you can. So just be aware of it. The second thing is, maybe you don't get sick. Maybe it's something a little more out of your control, in the sense that maybe you get in a car accident. Maybe you're in a hockey league and you get body checked and you hit your head. and you're just unable to work due to an injury. Well, again, if you can't work, how is money coming in on a monthly basis? And that's more so with disability insurance, which just means if you cannot work, basically the insurance company is going to pay you a monthly tax-free income, and you could get paid all the way to age 65. So you could be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and you could get paid, assuming you can't work. Hopefully you can go back to work, but if you can't, worst case scenario, this insurance will pay you every single month. It's a percentage based on how much you're currently earning, and it's tax-free to the age of 65. So again, just be aware of that. And then worst case scenario, you die. It's life insurance. All right. If you are a parent and you don't have life insurance, please, please, please go get it. Like, just go get it. Go call an advisor. Speak to someone about you getting life insurance, because you 100% need it. Even if you're in a scenario where you have enough wealth where you can self-insure. And I get that a lot. People say, Mike, I got enough money and assets where if I died, the family is still going to be okay, financially speaking. They're not going to be really thrown off and be forced to move or forced to sell assets. We have enough there where if that isn't in the picture, financially the family's okay. And that's very true. There's many, many families that can self-insure. And the key to that is they can self-insure. I don't know if they should self-insure. And the analogy I use is, if you look at your home, say it's worth $2 million. A lot of people also have $2 million or more in investments and stocks and cash. So if your house burnt down, technically you can self-insure, because you could use your own $2 million to rebuild the home. But I guarantee you have house insurance. Why? Because you are transferring the risk to the insurance company. You're paying a small fraction of a premium for your house insurance. So if it does burn down, the insurance company will rebuild your $2 million home. So it's the same thing with your life. Like, your life has a financial value to it. So you could self-insure, but it's probably makes more mathematical sense to transfer the risk to the insurance company, pay a small premium, and in return get a large lump sum should you pass away. Now, if you're not in that scenario and say dad died and the family would be in some financial troubles and you don't have life insurance, again, please go get it. Now, talking about health and wealth, what I don't necessarily advise you to do is to blindly go apply for life insurance, do blood work, especially if you haven't done blood work in years or ever. And especially if you're not, working out regularly, eating well. You don't want to blindly try and apply for life insurance if you don't know how you're doing on the inside. Go to your doctor, do the annual physical, make sure everything is looking good, because if it's not, you don't want to have your blood work kind of on record with the insurance company if something is off. Maybe you could have worked out for a few months or longer, eaten well, and improved your own health, where you're not creating somewhat of an unnecessary problem for yourself, or a hurdle to now get the life insurance because your blood pressure is a lot higher than you thought. So go get yourself checked first, and then, of course, apply for the life insurance, assuming everything is good. Other than that, I just wanted to make this video again, father to father, parent to parent. Make sure your health is in check. Make sure your wealth is in check. The two are completely intertwined. And it's not just you anymore who's relying on mom or dad to be healthy. It's the little ones as well. Thanks for watching.